Thousands of pieces of medical equipment New York State purchased during the pandemic is sitting in warehouses unused. News Channel 9's Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine spoke to the state comptroller about recommendations he shared to help the state better prepare in a future emergency.
In response to the COVID pandemic in 2020, then Governor Andrew Cuomo declared a state of emergency, allowing him to suspend traditional purchasing practices. The state spent more than $450 million on medical equipment such as ventilators, oxygen tanks, and x-ray machines. A recent report shows hardly any of the more than 240,000 pieces of equipment purchased were distributed to healthcare facilities.
That large number, actually only 3 were used, so it really shows an overestimation of equipment. Again, I think it's a troubling number, but here we are in 2025. Remember what it was like when COVID first broke out. Everybody was scrambling for this kind of equipment, trying to respond to people dying. So obviously some decisions that were being made weren't the best.
That medical equipment is currently being stored in warehouses. I asked if the state is planning on giving some of it to hospitals.
There was a survey at a number of our hospitals and health facilities indicated they could use some of this equipment, but there really has not been an aggressive follow-up to distribute these items.
While hindsight is 2020, New York State Comptroller Tom DiNapoli says there are lessons to be learned from this, such as traditional purchasing practices shouldn't be suspended during emergencies.
And in this case, the OGS procurement policies really were just totally put aside, and I think looking backward, that was a mistake.
DiNapoli also recommends that the Department of Health creates and implements a plan to use the surplus as well as maintain it, so it's good to use if another emergency occurs. The New York State Department of Health released a statement saying in part, quote, the department regularly reviews and maintains all equipment currently available in the emergency medical stockpile. Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.